Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to the Dogma Brewery, and these guys are based in Serbia, in Belgrade, and this is the Hoptopod, which is an IPA, clocking in at 6.5% with some absolutely terrific artwork. And this is now actually being imported to the UK via Beer 52, and it was also included in the Beer 52 box for the Balkans, which was the October box. And yeah, so some beers from the Balkans, from some breweries that I've never heard of, so that's always a good thing in my opinion. And yeah, if anyone's interested, referral link is down below. So, a nice looking IPA, absolutely gorgeous looking artwork on that label. Let's see, water, barley malt, wheat malt, hop, yeast. Doesn't really tell you too much about the ingredients. But yeah, well actually, yeah, it's dry hopped with Chinook, Simcoe and Mosaic. So yeah, very snazzy, and there is the crown as well. So, it's been out the fridge for a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but hopefully that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So without any further ado, let's see what we get from this one. So I'm not too sure exactly what sort of IPA this is supposed to be. But beer in the glass, and that is a relatively, it's got a very subtle haze to it. A little bit cloudy, but it is it's unfiltered, that's for sure. But yeah, lovely sort of goldeny amber hues coming through that. A fairly standard looking IPA by all accounts, with some lovely head retention there, with about one finger's worth of a slightly off-white head. But yeah, it certainly looks good in this Northern Monk refectory glass. But yeah, so off to a good start. So let's see what we get on the nose. And this smells like a classic old school IPA. Big stone fruits. A very subtle tropical vibe. Loads of lovely, vibrant, sweet, citrusy tones. Yeah, it's got a real lovely, gentle aroma to it. But those hops are singing nicely in harmony. But yeah, there's like this slight sweet caramel aroma coming through. Has that sort of like West Coast resiny vibe about it as well. But yeah, loads of fragrant stone fruits, I would say. So, smells really good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. Oh yes. And that to me is like a throwback IPA. Lovely West Coast vibes with this one. A lovely sweet malty character coming through. Then you get these lovely sticky, resiny flavours. And then there's a really gorgeous lingering hoppy bitterness on the back end. Body's got a little bit of oomph to it. It's the upper side of medium, I would say. Not too sticky on the palate. Big grapefruit flavour on the back end. But yeah, it's got all of the resin. It's a little bit dank. It's got that stickiness about it. That combination of resin and caramel coming together. But it's not a palate wrecker by any stretch. Those stone fruits are coming out beautifully on the flavour as well. Then there's this subtle citrusy bite, a little bit of pepperiness as well. Yeah, this is just one of those beers that you just want to sit and drink. Do you know what I mean? It's got a lovely, subtle complexity, I would say. It's simple, but it's still bold. And there's almost like a slight, like a burnt coffee flavour coming through on the back end, which is really nice. It just offsets the beer nicely. Not too sweet either. You're predominantly getting the sweetness from the aroma as opposed to the flavour. But yeah, this is one of those ones where I want a 4-pack of it. When was this bottled on? So this was bottled on the 28th of August 2018, and the best before date is the 28th of May 2019. So a couple of months old, but still tasting really, really nice. I really like that, actually. I'm loving these classic American style West Coast IPAs. I'd imagine this is a fairly, regular, popular beer for the brewery. So I'd imagine they do probably do like a hazy New England style as well. But this, I'm really enjoying these beers because I've not had too many of them recently. Well, actually, tell a lie, had quite a few of these styles recently, and I'm really enjoying them. Taking a little bit of a break when I can from that like tropical fruit smoothie sort of IPA that we've come to know and love. But yeah, if this is a regular beer over in, was it Serbia? I said, yeah. Then yeah, they're drinking good beer from this brewery so far. I mean, it's the only beer that I've had. Yeah, and I don't know if there's another beer from the brewery in the box, but there's like this very subtle sherbety character coming through as well. So let's see what it says in the book about this. Where is it? So, Dogma Brewery. The only other beer that they had was this Smash Mosaic, which sounds really nice, but that wasn't included in my, in my box. So a little bit about the brewery. So Hoptopod from Dogma Brewery. Dogma Brewery, based in an old Belgrade sugar factory. Dogma Brewery and Taproom is one of the coolest spots we visited, and they make bloody great beer to boot. From hop-heavy IPAs to lip-smacking fruity numbers. Yeah, this is very hop-heavy. A combination of basic and light caramel malts gives light and dry body. Wouldn't really say it's a dry beer. Supported by strong tropical and fruity aromas. With strong American influence, it uses high-quality hops from Yakima Valley, or Yakima Valley, including Mosaic, Simcoe and Chinook. Yeah, you're getting the elements of all of those hops in there without it going off into one specific direction. But yeah, you sort of get like that sort of citrusiness that I find with Chinook. You get that little bit of a dankness from the Simcoe. Oh, was it a Simcoe? Yeah, it was a Simcoe. And then you are getting that very subtle tropical vibe from the Mosaic. So all of those hops are utilised beautifully with a really nice malt build as well. But yeah, I think it's a little bit sweeter and a little bit denser than the tasting notes in the book. But, each palate is different. But I can't see anybody having any complaints of this beer, to be honest, because I think that's tasting absolutely lovely. So, yeah, in terms of a rating then, I'm happy to give this one a 9 out of 10. Maybe if I had a little bit more body, then I'd probably... Yeah, if it was a little bit more luxurious, then I'd give it a 10 out of 10. But maybe they weren't going for that. But either way, this is a high quality beer, and nearly dropped it then. And if you get the opportunity to give it a go, definitely do so, because it's a lovely little head turner for sure. And what a great introduction to the brewery. I really want to try more beers from these guys, so hopefully we get more stuff from them, because the artwork, the beer, it's ticking all the boxes for me. So if you've tried this or any of the other beers from the brewery, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. What did you think of it? Any recommendations? Always appreciated. What's some of your favourite Serbian beers? I think the only other Serbian beer I've had was a collaboration from a Serbian brewery and Sebastian from Freigeist. Can't remember what it was, but that was going a long while back now. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this box. I like the sense of adventure that I'm getting from it. And yeah, lovely stuff. So if any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed this one, because I'm sure a few of them are getting the same box as well, then I'll put their links down below. Follow me. What? I don't promote that. Check out the brewery. Check out Beer 52. Check out my IPA playlist. And more importantly, I hope you'll join me next time for another review. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers.